Hello and welcome to My Fusion Helper. In this short video, we're going to discuss using the Calendly helper. And now we're going to go over a live demo of how the Calendly helper works. Now we'll walk through the scheduling, rescheduling, cancellation functionality within the helper, along with different features such as importing order data. Alright, now that you're inside of the Calendly builder, what we're going to do is first add our account. So you notice here there's no results found, but the first thing we're going to do is click this Add Calendly Helper. Just go ahead and put in your API key that's under your integrations page in your Calendly account. Click Connect to Calendly. Then we'll go out there, connect your account, and come back here. You'll see our account's been populated, and we'll give you a couple different options to connect Calendly with Infusionsoft. Now the first thing we want to see is the event type that we will use. So the first top one is all Calendly events. So this will, if you want to use just one helper for all of your event types, so you don't have to reconfigure it for each one, you can. So we can go ahead and select here, or if you want the individual accounts here and these individual meeting types. So let's just do all Calendly events here, and we'll select a user to fall back to assign. So by default, we like to go ahead and assign the Calendly event to who the actual event's been assigned to, but sometimes that user might have a different email inside of your Infusionsoft account, so we will want to head to set a backup here. So it's going to go ahead and select myself. And then we have three different options: what to do when a contact registers, what to do when a contact reschedules, and what to do when a contact cancels here. So we see three different options, and we give you some different details within each of those. So you see we have the option to apply when a contact registered, event start date and time, also the location field, the name, the duration of the event. Also, if you want to save the text message reminder field that they use, we can save that as well. Full name, the assignee, email. And then moving along, same thing for rescheduling. Say if a contact has a rescheduled reason, they go ahead and change. Let's go ahead and save that to a field if you'd like. Same thing with the date and time that happened. Or also, if you'd like to do, just apply a tag. Now we do give you an option to apply API goals later, which we'll go over. So these are the different options here. And then what to do in cancel, same thing. Save the cancel reason, same cancel date and time, and then also if you want to apply a tag when somebody cancels. So we have some pretty powerful features within here that you can use to create your Calendly event. Now go ahead and click the Create Helper, and then we'll go ahead and use that and tie into our Calendly account. Alright, now that we've created our helper here, we can see the campaign goals option, and we'll use these campaign goals to trigger when an appointment is scheduled, an appointment is rescheduled, or an appointment is canceled, to give you some flexibility within the campaign, and also give you some reporting details as well if you need. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we can copy this first scheduled one, and we'll hop into Infusionsoft into a blank campaign, pull this API goal out, and let's go ahead and create this as My Fusion Helper, and we'll do our call name as scheduled, and let's just do this again. Alrighty, and then we'll just do this over 3 times. So then we'll do Just put these API goals here at the end just to know what we got going on here. Okay, so let's go ahead and publish these out. Now inside of Infusionsoft, we're going to go ahead and run this through a API goal and go ahead and see how this works. Alright, so we got our Calendly schedule page pulled up. Let's go ahead and click into one of our meetings. Go ahead and select a time. Now we've got a contact pre-configured here with our example contact, Calendly example.com, and then these are our details. Let's go ahead and schedule that event. Okay, so we've got everything confirmed here. Now we can hop on over into Infusionsoft. Now you see that we have our email, Calendly example.com, nothing coming up here. Now let's go ahead and refresh that, and we'll see our contact, example contact pulled in here. Now I have the appointment tab populated, and we'll come in here and see that our 1 o'clock start time is what we see. Now we have the flexibility to reschedule and move these meetings around just as you would inside of Calendly. We populated just the same exact verbiage as well, details for the meeting. Now what we want to do is walk through some of the other options here. We've also triggered a campaign goal, scheduled the appointment here, so that we've scheduled 52147. That's the helper ID. So let's go ahead and hop on into the meeting, reschedule this, and see what happens. Let's go ahead and reschedule this for a 10:45 on November 26th. I'm going to put that info here. Come back on over. We'll refresh this contact, pull up our appointments, and we should see our new data. 10:45 on the 26th. There it is. Now inside here we have our rescheduled API trigger as well. Now let's go see what happens when we cancel this meeting. Quick note, you'll see that rescheduled by and rescheduled reason are also in there. If you want to go ahead and cancel this meeting, let's bring it on over to Calendly. Cancel. Let's go ahead and cancel that event. Come on back into Infusionsoft, and we'll see the same API goals and according canceled appointments. There you see it. And that's a quick walk down of how things will work inside there. Now your data that you want to add will also be populated inside that contact record. Alrighty, so say if you wanted to collect payments within your actual Calendly scheduling. So what we're going to walk through this is to see if we were to actually take payment. Now I have it pulled up here. So say if we went ahead and filled in our example contact as we did earlier. And then our phone number, for example. And then we go ahead and fill this out. Once we purchase this data, we'll go ahead and see how our orders will show up in Infusionsoft and how it adds our product information as well. All right, now let's just go ahead and hop into Infusionsoft. So we have our example contact here with no orders. Now let's go ahead and refresh that since we've sent that on over. And you'll see that inside we have our now order created. Under there we have our auto creation via Calendly, My Fusion Helper. We have all the information, we have the charge details, and everything synced up as you would expect. So everything's here, and we also have our API goals again that will trigger once that happens. Now you'll see that the actual appointment is updated with the purchase details, amount paid, and the information within it as well. And just to recap some examples. One is you can allow your clients to book follow-up appointments in Calendly and automate the follow-up via Infusionsoft. Now this will add the contact on it over into Infusionsoft, create the appointment record so you can tie in your Infusionsoft calendar with your Calendly calendar, and then automate the follow-up as well. Using this automated follow-up, you can automate the rescheduling and cancellation for appointments and also accept payments, creating that order record inside of your Infusionsoft contact record and automating further with purchase goals and proper reporting. Thank you. This is My Fusion Helper.